Welcome to Free Beer Friday, powered in part by the Bearded Monk and Classic of Denton. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show host and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors, DentonRadio.com, or the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com.
What is up? Are we live? Jake, are we live? Oh, okay, we're live. Wonderful. Hey, everybody. What's going on? I'm the host today. Oh my gosh, this is crazy all by myself. So terrifying. What? I'm Jennifer, the bearded lady, and this is...
I'm Mac, the dude for today, but I work with Manhattan Project Brewing Company out of Dallas. Super stoked to be here and obviously drinking our beers, so very happy about that.
It is delicious beer, too. I just opened mine like always. Cheers.
Cheers.
We did it the opposite way. That's okay. Let's one more sip then. Yeah. So one of my I want to tell you one of my first stories, because I don't think I ever told you this, with Manhattan Beer Project. I was actually interviewed on another podcast. What, Jake? I cheated on you? I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
And what is the main man at the Manhattan Beer Project?
Carl or Jeremy?
I think it was Jeremy, because my brother's name is Jeremy. He was interviewing me, and I tried one of their beers, and I think it was Half-Life, which is what we're drinking. Double Half-Life. I'm sorry.
Twice as good.
Twice as good. Look at you. At the interview, and I was so amazed. I looked him straight in the eye, and I was like, I don't know how you captured this flavor with this amount of alcohol content, because I think it was the Half-Life, and it tasted like a hazy IPA. And they had mastered the mouthfeel. I tasted tangerine and citrus and a little bit of cantaloupe in there. And I was like, dude, you mastered this with this 5%. I'm sold. So, Manhattan, for, I guess, the last 2 or 3 years, I've been a big fan.
Yeah. And, I mean, it kind of happened that way. So, the first beer I ever had from Manhattan Project was actually the Atomic Alliance. Not even this. So, I grew up in East Texas. So it was the first keg to ever make it to East Texas, and it was the Atomic Alliance. And I'm pretty sure it was because the bar owner drove out to Dallas, bought it from one of the secondhand or the growler bars that sells kegs as well. Bought it from them and brought it back. And I stopped in because my friend was the bar owner, and I had one of them, and I literally stopped in twice a day while they had the keg and drank one or two. Twice a day. And I'm pretty sure I actually floated the keg, because I think by the end of it I had 42 of the beers out of the slim. I was obsessed.
And now you work for them.
Yeah. I emailed Misty that day. I was like, hey, I work for this other brewery and stuff, and I love your beer. And I have the connections and stuff. I just want to be able to drink your beer without having to drive to Dallas. It's I will sell it for you if you just bring it down here. And then 6 months, or actually a year later, I met her at a beer fest, and she was
hey, I'm that girl that was
come have dinner with me, let's talk.
Okay.
And 4 months after that I was working for him, so it was pretty exciting. Dream come true.
That is an amazing story.
Yeah, they were my favorite brewery out of Texas, so when she offered me the job, it was and I quickly said yes, because what else are you gonna do when your favorite brewer offers you a job, right?
I mean, why would? Yeah, I don't even know. Why would you ever say no? It's not. It's not a choice at that point.
I totally packed up all my stuff and moved in 4 weeks. Found a place out here. It was fun.
You got this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's delicious. This beer is delicious. I've had a couple of sips of it right now. It is double the Half-Life. It is double citrus, double a little bit of melon. Yeah, I mean, not as much as the OG, but what do you think it has? I like talking about the beers. Ben never lets me talk about the beers. This is great. I need to talk about the notes this time. Yes.
So I think traditional hazy, it's a lot more like your tropical fruit. So I get a lot of on this one I don't get as much melon, but it's way more I get some pineapple. You get the tangerine. You get the grapefruit and a lot of that citrus. It's way better in a glass too, because you get all the nose on it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is. Out of the two, this is definitely my favorite, and
I graduated.
Yeah,
this is now my favorite.
Yeah,
and whenever I'm sessioning it, which means 5%.
Yeah,
I do the Half-Life, but this one's legit.
One, I'm biased. It's not the ABV, but I always love higher alcohol beers, and I think a lot of it's the mouthfeel and the maltiness. But it's still super well balanced, which is the one thing. They actually have a rule at our brewery. All of the owners have to agree on a beer before it's released to the market. So if one of them thinks it's not good enough, they
Nix
it and go back to the
Wow.
drawing board. So that's why like we have a couple styles of beer that we haven't released, like a half of Weizen.
Oh, okay.
And it's because it hasn't, like, none of them can agree on it being perfect yet, which that might be coming out this year.
What?
I mean, I'm not
love
promising
Happies.
anything.
I love some Happies. But no, I love
it's
that
in the
you guys do that. Like, you're not, you're not like, releasing it unless it's just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I noticed that first time I tried Manhattan Beer Project beer. And I was just like, this is a perfect session hazy IPA.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just delicious, and that's amazing to hear. Tell me about why you're dressed like this, by the way.
So, I'm homeless. Just kidding.
Okay.
just kidding. Yeah, so today is Day of the Dude.
What's that?
It is the anniversary of the day The Big Lebowski was released. So I don't know.
1998, right?
Yes.
So how long has that been? 22?
Yeah, 22 years.
Okay, I was like, is that right? Am I math? 20?
Oh, wait,
22
no.
years. No,
88. 32 years.
No, 20.
No, wait,
22
98?
years. 20. Jake, is it 22 or 32? Is it 22 or 32?
Wait, what was the year?
1998 and 2020.
88. No.
It's 22 years,
Listen,
right?
I'm 24. That means I was born in 96, so it's got to be 32 years.
But you're only
It's 88?
22. It's 1998.
90. Oh, then yeah, it's 22. Just kidding. I thought it was 88. Just kidding.
Oh, we were just like
98.
No, we got
That was fun.
98.
That's
was
why
great.
we work in beer math, right?
Yeah,
Right.
I was a dental hygienist. I can only drink up. I can only count up to 32. So, because there's
Oh,
32
yeah.
teeth in your mouth.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I was trying to be a vet at one point,
Yeah.
and then I started drinking beer.
And then now you're a beer rep.
And it's honestly way more fun, I think. I mean, actually, animals are super cool. Don't get me wrong. But I get to hang out with you and drink beer, so
Thanks.
I can't really complain.
But back to the dude. So
Yes,
we're dressed
Day of
up
the
as the
Dude.
dude because today is the day of the dude. And you
Yes.
look like an amazing dude.
Thank you. I was missing the beard. I really tried hard to grow it, but it just wouldn't come through. So
That's okay.
It's a struggle.
That's okay.
But yeah, so we're doing the Day of the Dude celebration over at the Bearded Monk. So bowling, and I'm actually ordained through the Church of the Latter-day Dude.
The Church of the Latter-day Dude.
Yeah, so Dudism is actually an organized religion at this point, if you didn't know. It's pretty fun. It doesn't really like constrain to any kind of like actual religious belief. So it's a pretty fun thing. So you celebrate holidays like Day of the Dude, which today was the anniversary of the release date.
We figured out the time too on that.
Yeah,
so.
and a lot of it is just, abiding, being cool.
Yeah. So you think you're going to marry a couple people?
I'm hoping so. That was kind
you're
of the
ordained.
point.
If you want to get married tonight, by the way.
I have my whole script and everything.
Yeah, she's got it. She's got the dude script. If you want to get married tonight, you need to head over to the Bearded Monk, and you will be getting married by this wonderful dude. Officially, right? Like it's like you can officiate a wedding. So like you can actually get married tonight.
I mean, you have to go and get like your wedding license and stuff. But the ceremony, it's all done.
The ceremony's right
I
here.
got
Yeah,
it.
afterwards. But the court is like super close. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, and I'll buy
It's like
you a
up
beer or
McKinney.
something sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. You can buy a beer tonight. You'll get a beer. Get married by the dude. Get to drink some Manhattan beer. I was like,
Manhattan Project. I think we actually have one of our new small batches on over at the Bearded Monk right now.
Oh, yes.
Which is pretty cool.
which one is that?
So it's one of my personal favorites. It's the Bikini Atoll. So that's our goza. So it's a kettle sour, but it's our raspberry one, which has probably been the most popular.
Yeah.
I will say, I love it. Not my favorite. My favorite's coming out very soon, which I'm very excited about.
Tell me about that one too.
So it's a key lime coconut. It's on in the tap room right now. Release date is TBD.
Is it like key lime pie?
So similar, but instead of like the lactose, cinnamon, and nutmeg, it has like we actually cycle it through fresh coconut. Similarly to like how we do plutonium, but it's toasted coconut with plutonium. So it gives it like a creaminess. You get a little bit of the coconut. It makes it a little bit sweeter. You got to put the lime in the coconut, mix it all up. It's delicious. There's a song about it. You should check it out.
It is.
You
should sing it now. Just kidding.
Yeah.
The lime and the coconut.
You don't want me to sing.
Okay, no, okay. Well, the dude would be like, the best singer ever, but it's okay.
Don't put me on like that. Come on.
You're fine. You're
Jen.
fine. Keep on going. Keep on going. So you got this key lime coconut delicious sour that
Which-
is at.
It's at the it's at the
Manhattan.
brewery right now, which is pretty pretty exciting.
Which, tell me more about the brewery, because you guys are...
So we just opened.
Yes, brand new, too.
Yeah,
it's been in the works.
Yeah, so we did our soft opening like 2 weeks before Christmas.
Okay.
Finally opened to the public for like the first, I guess, 2 months now
Okay.
to open to the public. But yeah, we have a kitchen. We have a coffee program. Like, so we have a full espresso machine doing coffee, open at 7:30 in the morning during the week, which is fun. And then we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 17 beers on tap. So if you ever go by, we actually have a bunch of beer that's like never been out to the market. So it's kind of like our test room. So we have some stuff, like I said, the key lime coconut bikini atolls on. We have a sparkling IPA and a bunch of other stuff. It's one of the only places right now you can get...
like a sparkling water IPA? Is that what...
No.
So what is a sparkling... Explain more. This is intriguing me.
So it's really just a lighter, drier IPA. A little bit heavy carbonation,
Okay.
lots of dry hopping. It's called Trinitite.
Okay.
Super tasty. It's
Is it
super
like
tight.
the Brute IPA category? Because I have a thing against Brutes.
So technically, I think it would partially fall into it, but Brutes suck, and this is a great beer.
Thank
so
you.
we don't. Brutes were the worst idea ever.
They don't have a soul.
No, they don't. That was the funniest trend because it was just like it peaked, and then out of nowhere, it was just like everyone made one, and then none of them sold.
Yeah, it's like Coke Zero. Like when you go drink Coke Zero, you're like, where is the rest of this Coke?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It's Coke Zero, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna taste the rest
There's
of it.
zero Coke.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's just not a good Coca-Cola. So
Yeah.
it's not a good beer.
No. But yeah, no, this one's actually good.
Really good. Okay.
Good. It's more like a dry, heavily carbonated IPA. It's tasty.
Well, heck yeah.
But yeah, and then like one of them, we just released one beer that started as a taproom beer called Reaction, which if you see it, try it. It's my favorite beer I think Manhattan has ever done. I know Atomic was my favorite, but Reaction, it's a saison, so it's a weird style. Not everyone loves it.
Yeah.
It's not a sour saison.
Oh, okay.
Everyone thinks saisons are sour.
No,
this
they're
one's not. But
They
it
can be
is-
very different.
Yeah. It's got like dry hops with some Nelson Sauvin, so it's got some like white wininess going on. It's a little dry, but it's only 6.9%, so you can crush a couple of them.
Only 6.9%. I mean, double Half-Life is like 8%, so we're just,
My other favorite is Wise
it.
Monkeys, which is 10%, so like, it's a step down for me.
Yeah, right? Which is also available at the Monk tonight.
Yes, yeah, I think so. I think they still have it
I
on.
saw it.
It's my fave. It's
Well,
all
in
good.
cans. So you can grab a can. I always say this on air because it's amazing. We walked over with open cans because in Denton,
That's the
you can
coolest thing,
drink
right?
open like containers on the square. You can drink wine. You can drink beer. So go to Bearded Monk and grab you a beer. And any brewery, you can walk out with like a plastic cup. So I always think that's really cool.
Yeah, that's because I know you get in trouble for that if you're in Dallas.
I know, right? They need to just legal.
It's a struggle.
Whatever, Denton's amazing. So
Yeah,
you know,
no,
it's just the thing.
I wish I lived here sometimes because
Yeah,
it's
you should
definitely
move
the
out
coolest.
here.
We thought about it. Yeah.
It's
Got to be at the brewery pretty close.
Yeah, it's where is Manhattan located?
So we are technically in Trinity Groves, but we're on the south side of it. So we're literally right off of I-30 before you get to 35 West,
Okay.
I believe. It's right over there. It's
And I saw the plans for the like brewery. It is like beautiful outside. You guys
It's
have like
gorgeous.
a garden.
Yeah, so we have like a little beer garden or patio area. So there's like a bunch of gravel, and then we have a bunch of picnic tables and chairs and stuff. And then we have a turfed area with a couple lawn chairs, so you can bring your dog out as long as they don't, go potty on the turf because kids play there too. Because we're kid friendly. We've actually done a couple of events. So the Oak Cliff. What's it called? I think it's like Oak Cliff Mothers something. Mothers
I
of
live
Oak
in
Cliff.
Denton. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I don't work in the tap room. I do sales.
It's okay, no, but you had an event, and what was this event involving?
Basically, it was just all of these moms came out, brought their kiddos. They hang out in the brewery. They did a bunch of yogurt. We actually, like I said, we have the coffee shop, so we do babycinos.
Oh my God.
I know. So it's basically
so cute.
you can get them in a 2 or a 4 ounce cup, but it's warmed milk with like some cinnamon on it. You can do like sugar. We have a bunch of different flavors
For the babies?
Yeah, so the babies can have like their little coffees.
It's like a puppuccino, but it's like a babycino. Oh my gosh.
So it's basically warm flavored milk that they can like drink while their moms have coffee or beer
Because
and
their moms
breakfast
are
and
having
stuff.
like a cappuccino. They're
Yes.
gonna have a babycino.
It's
7
super
Mile.
cute.
Are you listening to this? You need to do this. And Denton, thank you very much. I've seen Jake at 7 Mile as well. So just, gotta make the babycinos.
Yeah, it's fun.
This
It's
is
fun.
the cutest idea. Or just go out to Manhattan Project and then you
Exactly.
can drink beer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
some great beer.
breakfast we have yogurt and arepas, which are like a Colombian. So the theme
What
of our,
is that?
Yeah, I know. So the theme of our kitchen is kind of like worldwide street food. So we do like a Thai fried chicken,
gosh,
and
that
then
sounds
the arepas.
amazing.
We're slowly gonna change and grow the menu. We have a phenomenal chef.
Like whatever you're
he's
saying to
great.
me sounds amazing. I
Yeah,
just want
so
to come
it's,
out and try like the
yeah.
crazy world street food.
Yeah. So an arepa is basically like, do you know what a pupusa is? Okay. Not everyone knows.
I know what a papoose. It's like a hugging thing.
Yeah, okay, so similar concept. So it's basically, think of like a corn tortilla, but like the thickness of a pancake.
Okay.
You with me?
Yeah.
So you cut it in half and you stuff a bunch of stuff into it,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
you eat it like a sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
So we have like a black bean avocado
my
one.
gosh.
We have a barbacoa. We do like a bacon, egg, and cheese one. And then my personal favorite, it sounds weird, but listen, you got to give it a try. It's a pickled green tomato and cheddar.
No, that sounds amazing.
You throw some avocado on that thing. It's my favorite.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to go out to Dallas just to get like food from Manhattan.
Yeah,
so-
let me know. I'll buy you a beer.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you. I
anytime.
appreciate it.
Oh, and the French fries. Yeah, that's what I
There's
had
French
for lunch.
fries?
Yeah, that's what I had for lunch. I just ate everything on the menu today
I love French fries.
while I was technically working because
Yeah.
I just type on my computer and send emails, and I'm like, "Hey guys, we have beer, and y'all are wonderful, and cheers."
Cheers to you. Well, okay. So we got the new release, which is happening right now at the Monk.
Yep.
And do you have any crazy dates that are coming up for Manhattan Project
So
itself?
we have a bunch of cool stuff happening. I
Okay.
mean, we always have events all over the place. I'm almost booked out for this month between like pint nights and cool events like this. At the brewery, we have some fun stuff coming up. I can't necessarily talk about all of
Okay.
them, especially since we're on air. But
That's okay, but so there's something special happening.
Yes, very soon.
There's a happenings at the Manhattan Project Brewery.
Yes.
And you should stay tuned and follow them so you can hear about this. I may or may not have like heard some rumors, so you should definitely follow Manhattan
Yeah.
and make sure you should
it's exciting.
listen to and find out
Instagram, Twitter,
all of the
Facebook,
things.
all of the stuff.
Jake got that covered. Jake got that covered.
Yeah, but no, there's definitely some exciting stuff in the works. And I mean, we're planning on doing more and more events and more specials. So it's going to be a fun place. The tap room's finally like rocking and rolling and grooving along. So it's pretty exciting. I get stop in there when I can. So if you ever see me, be like, "Hey, I saw you on that show
She'll
in
buy you a
Denton."
beer. Do you hear that, everybody? She will
Yeah,
buy you a
if
beer.
you recognize me at the tap room or maybe out in the wild, just be like, "Mac, we know you. Buy us a beer."
You
And
probably won't because she looks totally different in
Yeah.
real life.
This is my ploy right now. No one will actually know.
no one's gonna know who you are.
No, so I always have a backwards hat on in case you
Yes.
guys have never met me or seen me around. Always have
I
the
actually
backwards
based
hat.
some of my like recent outfits off of yours.
Stop,
Yes, girl.
Stop. I don't have style. My girlfriend
No.
dresses me.
No, I definitely like have some outfits.
But yeah, I went out. So I got a haircut like a while ago because
Mm-hmm.
my hair was down to my hips for basically my whole life. Cut my hair off. So I was like, oh, fresh new do. Like, gotta check it out. And I'd walk
The
into
dude,
accounts.
yeah.
Thanks. And people would be like, wait, you look so familiar. I was like, yeah, I was here last week. I saw your beer. And they're like, oh, Mac, yeah, sorry, you look
It's
different without
different.
your hat and
Yeah, you're
something's off.
everything.
I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm whole new me. No
when you
hat,
came up to
whole
me
new
earlier, I was just like, Mac.
Yeah,
are
especially
you
with the
in-"
sunglasses
and
and the
threw me
homeless
off.
outfit.
The dude outfit.
The dude outfit.
Dude outfit.
It just cracks me up because
You're
I
just
feel like
very comfortable. Okay, you're very comfortable.
actually this is phenomenal. These shorts, I bought them actually today. I'm not gonna lie, I was ill prepared. Yeah, I bought them today, and these might be some of the comfiest shorts I've ever owned. They're like so breezy.
girlfriend, she's gonna be wearing the dude stuff all the time now.
This is me. Actually, I put this on, and she was like,
no.
I am so
Disapproval.
She was like, I'm so glad that this is not how you dress, and you let me dress you. Because if I met you wearing this outfit, I wouldn't have talked to you. I was like, thanks. I love you too.
Well,
you.
if you want to see the wonderful Mac, you should come out.
I look
to
great, by
Bearded
the way.
Monk. You
I don't
do
care what
look
my
great. I
girlfriend
think you
says.
look
Yeah,
great.
it's great.
I think you look great. I think I would
you.
get married by you if I wasn't married already.
Yes, thank you. I have a whole doodly script.
Yeah. We got this.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I need to call Matt and we can like re-officiate our wedding. with
Please
y'all.
do it.
That'd be really
I'll do
funny.
it for you.
Well, we're gonna go drink some more, and I may or may not get my wedding re-officiated by the dude.
Please.
Jake, you want to come out there with us and get yours too? Maybe. Yeah. He says yes.
It's a thumbs up.
We are gonna go drink some more. Is there any last things that you want to say about any cool beer releases or anything else that?
I mean,
Bikini Atoll is like what it's all
Yeah.
about. You need to come drink the raspberry.
oh yeah, and it's super exciting. And I mean, Ben is about to have the Happenings, the IPA event, in a couple of weeks. So I have
Is
a
this
cool
going to be
beer.
entered?
No, I have a cooler one entered.
What?
have you
You're
ever-
like singing the song of my heart right
I
now.
know. Have you ever heard of 10 nanoseconds?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's our milkshake IPA.
Girl.
I'm still waiting for the 20 nanoseconds because actually this is a funny story. Do we have time?
Yeah.
So all of our beer names are kind of obviously centered around the theme of Manhattan Project.
Yes.
Was the nuclear bombs, building
Yes.
all of that stuff, World War II. So they made this milkshake IPA and they were trying to figure out a name for it, and they wanted to keep it like on brand, on theme. So they're trying to find something cool. So I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know if our brewer would want me to tell this story, but listen, guys, don't tell him. I don't think they. Yeah, he probably won't. Okay, no,
Just
I'm
do
gonna
it.
tell him
You're
this.
stuck.
So
You're
he
just
literally
in it now.
Googled Manhattan Project like milkshake, right?
Oh God,
So-
what did you find?
There is a measurement of time that's actually called a shake,
No.
and it's 20 nanoseconds. Like, and it was a play on words from like shake of a rabbit's tail, right?
Yeah.
I'm from East Texas, so that's like a common phrase. I get teased sometimes for like some of the things I say out here. I may
I
or may
think
not
I
have country
heard
roots.
the shake of a rat's
Shake
tail.
of a rabbit's
maybe.
tail, yeah.
Rabbit's tail. Okay, never mind. This is
Not a
new to
rat's
me.
tail.
Okay,
Well, that'd be
alright.
weird.
That
But
would
yeah.
be weird.
So,
But it's like that fast.
yeah, the measurement is 20 nanoseconds. So they decided to do 10 nanoseconds as our milkshake IPA, like
Okay.
play on shake around.
So now you're waiting for the
thing.
double.
I am still waiting for it. 'Cause
Okay, I
10
see what you
nanoseconds
just- yes.
is delicious, but it's a fun little story because it's random measurement of time no one would ever realize because
That is a shake.
yeah, it's a shake of a rabbit's tail, man.
In like atomic bomb making.
Yes.
You never
Well,
never
'cause
would have thought.
all of it happened so quickly. They had to make a new
Oh, that's
measurement
true.
of time. So
The atoms.
one scientist was like, "Oh, it's like a shake of a rabbit's tail. That's 20 nanoseconds."
This guy from Texas was like, "Yes,
Probably,
I got this."
honestly, probably.
all the way in New York, just figuring it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I hope that's how the story went. Like, please be some guy, some farmer from Texas
Yeah.
that became like a scientist.
Cowboy hat, belt buckle.
Shake
Listen,
of-
that's
shake
a
of-
shakes of a rabbit's tail. That's cool. That's what it is right there.
This is the time to go and drink some more and
It
marry
is,
some
it is.
people.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go officiate some people,
Absolutely.
and you are gonna go make some people very happy tonight.
Well, cheers on that.
Cheers. Cheers to y'all. Shake a rabbit's tail. Bye.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton. Do you love live music? If so, make Denton, Texas your next vacation. Find more information at discoverdenton.com.